welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you because the lovely Michelle W and I have decided that this week we are going to be creating a canvas using the Steampunk Beauty craft box subscription box. So that's what we're going to do. Now I'm just going to get everything out. Because we've got lots and lots of yummy goodies. Yeah, I think that is everything. So let me just close that box up and pop it off to the side. Right, so I've decided now to use this really small canvas, and it is a really good one. I got this actually from Craftbox. I'm trying to think. It was like in a mixed media one. I don't think they do the mixed media ones anymore because I haven't had one for quite a while now, and they haven't charged me for one, so I'm a bit gutted about that because I did love them. But we have this, and it is really thick, so it's an absolute gorgeous, very sturdy canvas. So I thought, why not make like a tiny bit of art using this canvas? So it's as long as we've got a canvas, then we are good. Now I'm just going to grab a palette knife. So I've bought myself some new palette knives because I cannot find my the palette knife, my metal palette knives that I had before. These were £5 from the Works, and they're just gorgeous. So I think I'm going to use the little one. And I much prefer the palette knives to the metal palette knives to the plastic ones. The plastic ones, for me, they don't feel very sturdy, whereas these do. So this actually, is it already primed? Let's have a look. Artist canvas. It's all in a different. Oh, there we go. Size can be painted. Doesn't say whether or not this has been primed. It looked as though it already has gesso on it. So yeah. Normally it tells you, doesn't it? Normally it says if it's pre-gessoed. Oh, there is something about gesso there, so I think, yeah, I'm going to just assume that it is. But what I'm going to do is I want to add in some of this stencil, because this stencil is just absolutely gorgeous, and I've not used it yet. It really is lovely. And I thought I'm going to use my white gesso, because my white gesso is super thick, but you can use whatever you have. Oh, just drop it on. So if you've got, use your texture paste, you can use no nails. If you want to use that, you can use a filler for your walls. I've done that before. There is also recipes out there where you can make your own. So yeah, using talc, glue, white acrylic paint and a bit of water. So there is ways in which you can do your own, but like I said, I'm just using my white gesso just because it is super thick, so I know that it will be fine. So the gesso I use is a 13 Arts gesso. So yeah, I love it. The website is a nightmare to order from, I'm not going to lie. So if you can get it from somewhere in the UK, because this stuff is like gold dust, then yeah, I would highly recommend it. Okay, but you can get gesso from, I mean, I know the Works do some, so you can get gesso from there. Right, I love that. So let me just scrape off. Now I am going to stencil on the sides as well, so we want it so that we have texture everywhere. So again, I really like this this little dinky one. This is really nice to use. I think the last time I bought any metal ones, I just got a pack of 3. And I'm really liking these ones. So like I said, these are from the Works, so you can get them online or in store. Yeah, and I'm really, well, this little one that I'm using, I'm quite impressed with. Okay, so there's that side. So just, there we go. I'll have to leave one side until it's dried. I think I'm just going to go with this bit, so some more, and then this stencil is just absolutely beautiful. Really like it. Okay, I think this might actually now be one of my favourites. So I'm actually really into tiny art at the minute. I'm liking how it's looking. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go off camera because I'm going to go and dry this, and then I'll do the other two sides off camera as well, and then when it's all dried, we'll come back and yeah, we will continue. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I am back. So this is what we have. I don't know about you, but when I'm looking up on the camera, it looks as though it's yeah, it's quite dark. So this is sort of the texture that we have, and it's all the way around. So I don't know if you can see that. So I think it's because I've noticed that if I have bright white at the camera, so can you see how it it goes light and then you bring the white in and it goes dark. So let's hope that the light sorts itself out as soon as I put some colour onto here. So I am just going to come in with my gouaches. Yeah, where did that come from? I think there. I'm going to come in with browns and sort of these colours just to match in with these gorgeous bits. So I do need to go and grab some water. So let me go. Oh, actually I have some, so I don't need to. Let's have a look. I think a little bit of, let's just do a few of them. I'm not sure which colours I'm going to go for yet, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, thank you, my husband's just brought my phone down, thank you. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is let's activate some of these. So to activate your gouache, because they do come in tubes, but I've actually, let me just turn the volume off on that. Typical, isn't it? As soon as he passes me, I get a message. So I just want to get these colours sort of activated, just so I can sort of see. Yeah, so these come in tubes, and then I've just decanted them out into, well, I've just put small amounts out into some palettes. That way, all I have to do is just spray them with water. They work just like watercolours, but they act like a watercolour mixed with an acrylic. So yeah, right, I think I want to start off with a lighter colour and then work with the dark. So I think I'm going to start with this cream colour and then we'll work from there. So I'm just sort of popping it on. So I'm wanting to have this corner, I think, light. Yeah. So just dabbing that on. And then I think I'm going to come in with, I quite like this pinky colour, so let's try that and let's add that on. So again, I'm just dabbing it on, and this will flow really, really nicely together. Just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to come in actually with this orange colour, which might not be the best choice, but I really like it. So and this is just my first layer, and you can really see that detail coming through. I'm hoping that the camera does go a bit brighter once this colour is on. And then let's go for this really dark brown just for this corner. So what I've done is I've just done it so that we have we go from light to dark, so just like that, and I'm just dabbing it on now. I'm just going to bring in my, oh, wrong one, we need it on spray. So actually I need to pull some of that up, and this is just to blend it all. So I'm just using, there we go. So there's our first layer, and then what I'm going to do is, well, let's dry that, and then it'll come back and then we'll add our second layer. Okay, so that is dry. So let's get our next layer on, because I do want to darken up these areas. Now, don't neglect your sides, so I will be doing my sides as well. So let's do the sides actually on this one. So I'm going to have it so that the dark sort of comes down like this. And let's do this bit here, because I just think it really makes a canvas if we actually do sort of decorate the sides off. So there's that bit. Let's go in with the orange. So again, I do like that orange. There's sirens going. I don't know if you can hear that. I've noticed since lockdown and since everything sort of happened, like with yeah, we've had a lot more sirens in the area. I don't know if you've noticed it as well, but yeah. Okay, so just, I'm loving how that orange and brown is mixing together. That looks lovely. Let's bring in this gorgeous, 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 gorgeous pink. So, yeah, like this. So, oh, I've just put my finger in the white gesso, which isn't quite dry, but yeah, it just adds to it. Okay, so it might be looking like a bit of a mess at the minute, but trust me, this is going to look gorgeous. So we are just playing on our layers and on our colouring, so we're just getting that colour on and together. So I like to sort of do this, and I always find that if you spray it, so I'm just putting the colour on the sides as well with water, that helps to blend it together, which is always good. So I'm just doing this side bit. Okay, let's get our spray and spray it. So just like that, and then I'm just going to come in and just blend this line out, because we've got a line here which I'm not liking. I do want to bring some more of that in, just to make it a bit darker. I think I might bring in some inks as well. So let's get this dried, and then let's see how it looks once we've dried it. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm all done. It's all nicely dry. Loving the colours, and I just think how gorgeous is that matching. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the colours. So I've used like a really dark brown, I've used an orange, I've used like a pearly red, and then we've used a cream. So we've got that sort of contrast, which I'm just loving. Now, my scissors, because I'm loving this piece here, and think that we do need to fussy cut this bit out, and I want this in the corner. So let's see if I can. I don't really want it with much of a border if we can, just because that border is white, so I'm not sort of really wanting that. But I do think that this will just go quite nicely, and I think because this is where I've got the colours from as well. So when you're working with a mixed media piece, and if you're using extra like papers and stuff, then just pick out colours that are in your paper. Now I know our lovely Michelle, she shares her makes over on my Facebook group, so please do come and join us. Everybody is fab there. Now I don't know if you can, my husband is on the phone, and I don't think he realizes how loud he is being, so what I'll do is I'll go off camera, do this, and then hopefully he'll be off the phone. Okay, so I'm back. Right, I fussy cut this out now. While I was off camera, I was sort of trying to work out what I was going to do with this, because I really don't know. I knew what I wanted to do for my background, and then I've got to the point where I'm stuck now. I don't know the sort of things that I want to add on. Let's have a look. We've got all of these gorgeous cogs, so maybe we could sort of build up our cogs underneath, because I was looking at popping on this chipboard sort of element, so that would have to go up in that corner, but I wasn't quite sort of sure whether or not it works, and it doesn't sort of feel right. And I think if it doesn't, although that looks alright, I quite like that. I need to look at up at the top somehow. Now I'm wondering if we've got a few of these bits and pieces. I love that. I don't want to get rid of that. But I'm wondering whether or not we can sort of see. No, I think that's a bit too busy. Yeah. Okay. So like I say, I'm not quite sure, because we've got this bit up at the top that I don't really like. So I think if I can sort of work it out where it'll look okay, then yeah, maybe. Oh, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Maybe add, I really, honestly, I just do not know. No, I don't like that at all. Okay, so no, I'm not going to use that in this. I do love this, however. I do have some of the black lace. So the other thought that I had was we pop the black lace just along there like that. We have this bit here, and then maybe some sort of a title, but I don't like the black lace either, so we won't do that either. Let me move that water before we get rid. The other thing is what about the packaging? So let me see if I can get, right, no, I'll leave this bit of packaging alone, I think. Let's put all the ephemera pieces back in, because I don't want to lose them. I think it's harder because I've decided to choose a smaller canvas than what I would normally. So we could have used this for our, actually we might still be able to. We could use this for our focal point, but I think this may need a larger, there we go. It may need a larger canvas, so let me just pop that there like that. So as you can see, yeah, I think this definitely needs a larger canvas. It's an absolutely beautiful piece though. I mean, we could take those bits off, but no, definitely going to use that for something else, but it is gorgeous. Let's have a look at the packaging on this one. No, I don't want to use that packaging for this one. But you know what, I'm going to take that out though. Get those sticky bits off. And then I'm going to, oh, we've got bits on the other side as well. See, I love this about Craftbox. I love the fact that everything that they have that they've sort of put in, you can use, which does include our packaging. The only packaging you can't really use is this one. But then actually, yes, you could. Oh, do you know what? I think this might be what I might be missing, and what I've been trying to work out of what to pop on. What? Oh, I love. So there, just like that. We have that just like that. So we've got that black sort of coming off. Oh, I really like that. So yes, we can use all the packaging. What about some flowers? Let's have a look at the flowers. I do think though, we also have these as well. Oh, what about, can we have a focal image with these? Oh, that might be nice if we fussy cut that out. Oh, the man. I quite like the man. oh, do you know what? It'd make it so hard. Right, I really like that man. I think he's what I'm going to go for. Right, let me bring it back in my box because my table is getting to be a mess again. So let's pop all these in. Right, keep them out. Because I know I'm not going to use them. I had to look at them and I wasn't too happy with how it looked. I'm not going to use the ribbon, I don't know. I think I prefer to use string. We can keep that, I'm not going to use that. Might use something else out there, but not sure just quite yet. See, even the stencil we can use. I'm going to pop that in the stencil bit, and then once I've washed my stencil I can do that. We also have some of this gorgeous paper as well. I mean, look at that. Isn't that just beautiful paper? Really, really gorgeous. Right, I'm thinking, however, that maybe we have some in that colour as well. Yeah, I like that. I really, really like that. Okay, I think I'm going to use the man. I like the man. So let's first cut this man out. Oh, I love this as well. I love that, but I think it's just a bit too big to pop on this canvas. So as you can see, I am struggling because I've decided to use a smaller canvas. But yeah, we've managed to sort of find something, but it's always nice to sort of test yourself, and I do keep a lot of my struggles in, so because I think we all learn from them, and it sort of pushes us out of our comfort zones. Let me just get rid of that. We can keep that because we can use it on something else. So yeah, it shows that, you know, I do struggle with putting things together. I think that because this is such a small canvas as well, we do struggle with a tiny art. So I have got a little mini series coming up, which I'm super excited about. Using, here we are. So using one of these, we're going to make one together and do the front cover on it, so that you can follow along, and then I think once a week we'll do like a little tiny art, so hopefully it'll be like a quick 5-minute video, and we're just, yeah, using very minimal things, hopefully. See if I can think of enough ideas. I'm sure I will. It just for me it's like I'm going to treat it like art journaling. Okay, just actually, do you know what, I'm going to get rid of those little bits just because I'm not really that keen on them. So I've got a fly in here and it really is getting on my nerves. Right, okay, I'm hoping you can't hear it. Let's move that. So he needs to sit in this corner like that. But I'm going to move him actually to the center, and we have that. So he's just peeking out. So oh, I love. Right, okay, because I love it, we are going to do it. So I've just got my gel medium out. I'm going to grab a brush. Actually, I want a smaller one than that. So let's stick these down. But yeah, I love the fact that we can just utilize everything on these. Lady, what have you got? Lady, what have you got? Out of your mouth, thank you. You little madam. Lady, you got anything else? Anything else in your mouth? No? So I've just got this little piece of foam of little lady who is just beside me. She tried to escape, but my gate to my craft room is locked. So yeah, and now she's looking at me as if to say, but Mum, I want to play. Hi. Ow, that hurts my arm. Would you like to see everybody? Do you want to say hello to everybody? Do you? Shall we say hello? Come on. Right. Say hello to everybody. Let's move this out of the way so you don't try and eat it. Right, there we go. I'm going to say, no, get your mouth out of there. Say hello. Tell everyone you've been a little madam. You're going to tell everyone you've been a little madam. Mwah. Oh, I love you too. Just give me kisses. Yes, I do. I love you too. Sure. Would you like to help? Right, let's move these scissors as well. You like having a little toddler, aren't you? She is like having a little toddler. Mwah. You just want mummy cuddles, don't you? You want mummy cuddles? Oh, well. If little girl wants mummy cuddles, then little girl can have mummy cuddles. Yeah? Right, okay. Let's see if we can do this one-handed. Right. So, oh, we've already put gel medium on that one. So let's stick that down properly. So I have got a lady sat in my lap. She wants mummy cuddles. I think it's her nap time. Bad's that. I have nap time for a doggy. Lady is very lovable. So as most of you know, I know that anyone who follows my youngest daughter on YouTube, you will actually see, get off the paintbrush. She has put a little video on of the lady going for a walk. She also put some pictures on as well of of Quincy and her and her sister, and the beautiful photos. I'm biased obviously because they're my daughters. They are absolutely gorgeous. I'm loving that there. So like I say, I am doing this one-handed because lady has decided to join me. I did actually do a little poll on my Facebook group. Well, I asked on my Facebook group whether or not you would still like to see lady, because I know that I've had a few comments saying that there's that the dog sort of overrun the show, shall we say, which I don't mind because I love my babies. I do. I love. How gorgeous is that? Right, okay, let's put some gel medium on this. So you can use regular glue with this. It's just I have gel medium on hand. So yeah. Right. Thankfully, I can actually use both hands because this is my left hand. Oh, I love it. Okay, so there is that. Oh, love. I think that looks really cool. Right, okay, I think the last thing, oh, I wanted to put a bit of that on, didn't I? Yeah, so let's tear that just a touch and then let us put that on. Oh, she's actually going to sleep in my arms. Oh, it's so cute. Right, okay. So there's that bit. I do feel like I want to add a little bit on there as well, just there. Yeah, so I'm actually just going to paint it on the canvas because I think it'll be a lot easier. So let's pop some gel down and then I'm just going to pop that under there like that. Okay. Oh. What? Can you hear the dicky birds? So lady has a thing with dicky birds. If she sees them, she chases them. And then they chase her back. So then she chases them. And they have like a little chase around the garden. Oh, love. Absolutely love it. Right, okay. The only thing that I'm sort of thinking now is I want to add like a black edge. So I'm thinking that... Right, lady, can we sort of lift you up a second? Let's find my black soot. Right, there's my black soot. Right, yeah, lay on that arm because Mummy can do this arm better. Right, I'm going to use my dauber. But I feel like I just want this to be darkened around the edges and do the side as well. I don't know, I just feel like it will add to the piece. Oh, love. See there, just in itself, just doing that is all I think it needed. And then let's just put ever so slightly, so not as much on the rest of it because it is light, so just a touch, but it also frames our piece as well. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, yeah, really like that. I do feel like I want to add a, yeah, I'm going to add that cog in there. So let's pop a nice generous amount of, but not that much, of gel medium. But like I say, you can use any glue. I am just using my gel medium because it is at hand. So, and then I'm thinking that I want an arrow on. I'm just making sure you can still see, because like I say, we do have a little lady on my lap. So I want an arrow there. We've got quite a few arrows actually. Oh, I like that one there. Yeah. Oh. So just like that. Do I want to put one more on? Maybe, yeah, and we'll put that one up there. Okay, so that is those. So let me put that. I don't mind working with gel medium, however, when it gets on your fingers, oh. Now I'm going to have a look on here. Let's have a look to see what I can use. I might just put steampunk. So I might just cut out steampunk and put steampunk on. Yeah, right. So actually, do you know what? We're going to use Steampunk Beauty. So that is going to be our title. Okay, and let's just go across and let's cut that out. So I try and utilise as much as I can, and if we can, I mean, the Steampunk Beauty is quite a good title, but it's something that probably a lot of us wouldn't even think of doing, is actually using the list of what we've got to create your title, to get words out of, whereas, you know, I just think if we can use it, then let us use it. So I'm thinking steampunk just there. So let's go around the edges of this as well, on those sides, and then have beauty there. So that's what I'm thinking. I love it. I really love it. Right, okay, so I'm just going to pop some adhesive down. Yeah, just across there. And then let's put beauty down. And then I'm going to add some splashes of what? I'm not going to add black or white. There we go, put beauty there. I'm going to actually add in these splashes. So this is actually a brown ink. It's non-toxic, but it is a water-based ink. So we're going to use this for our splashes. So, oh, make sure that's, let's grab a paintbrush. So let's get some on the paintbrush, and then we're just going to add some splashes on, because who doesn't love splashes? There. Yes. I think that's it. Right. Now I'm going to have to go and put her down. And let me see if I can sort of point the camera to show you what I'm sort of trying to deal with. Well, there she is, just sat on my knee. She doesn't look comfortable at all, but she's refusing to move. So yeah, so that's what I've been working with. Right, I'm gonna go and tidy up my desk and let probably give this little one a cuddle, and then I think what we will do after that, I'll come back and I will show you the finished piece once it is all dry. So I will be back in a moment. Okay, so I'm back and this is what we have created. How gorgeous is that? We also have all of our detailing around the edges as well. It doesn't seem to, dropping it. It doesn't seem to show the detail up quite as much. It probably would be nice actually if I did a little bit of white gessoing over it to do a bit of dry brushing, but I just love it as it is. So this is my creation that I've used using the July craft box, which was the Steampunk Beauty. Do head over to the Facebook group where you will be able to see how lovely Michelle's make. And if you're not on Facebook, then there is a link in the description box below to her Instagram, so you will be able to see it on Instagram as well. But how gorgeous is that? I mean, I've had so much fun. We've even had a little lady join us as well. But so I hope you've enjoyed this tiny art piece today. So yeah, like I said, been absolutely fantastic. I loved this box. I will now sort it out and put it in with my stash, but yeah, I think I've definitely utilised my box this month. That is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Also, please do come over and join our Facebook group where we have lots of fun. But that's it, and hopefully, yeah, we will see you very soon in my next video. But until then, happy crafting, stay safe, and bye for now. Bye.